One of the biggest, I think, draft regrets, and boy, the Raiders have had their long line of them. You go all the way back to 2007, and everyone knows the one we're talking about. The Raiders drafted Marcus Russell with the number 1 overall pick. In 2007, number 2 pick, of course, the Detroit Lions. Calvin Johnson goes there, and I think, again, the trajectory of both players. Calvin Johnson did not play as long as people would have expected, probably, but nonetheless, boy, it's interesting to think of how different things could have been if the Raiders had selected him at number 1.
And Calvin proved, before they got Matthew Stafford, just a few years later, that he could perform regardless of who was a quarterback. So the Raiders at the time obviously were a team that had a lot of needs, as they have fortunately for the last couple of decades. They clearly thought that this was going to be the huge arm this man can throw down the field. Let's get the vertical passing game going. Could have done that with Calvin too. It doesn't really, again, no matter who was throwing it up to him, obviously was one of the most just ridiculously talented receivers that we've ever seen.